In this video, I show you my own BedWars gameplay and share my critiques. I'm gonna watch over and tell you what I did good, what I did bad, what I could have improved on, and what tips to implement into your own BedWars playstyle. This felt like a smooth game, but there was some questionable decision making that went on. To give some credit, here are my solo BedWars stats from the past month as of making this video. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Okay, so starting this game, you might notice the generator is a little slower because I'm actually doing the minimum wage challenge, which slows down the generator by half, so that is something to just take note of. But generally, on this map, I'll actually get like over a stack of blocks, a stack and 16, but here, I guess I'm getting a stack and a half. I'm also doing this little tricky bed defense that I liked doing for a little bit. Sometimes it actually worked. Not the worst idea, but I've kind of transitioned recently into just doing a single layer of wool. Okay, one thing I'm not quite a fan of is that I kind of forgot to look up at the other neighbor to see if they're rushing, because like, okay, this person over here could end up rushing this person over here. That could have been the case for me. I didn't look back, but I don't think it matters here because they don't rush me. But this person is putting on endstone, which is not ideal, so I just run into the gen here to I was gonna buy a pickaxe, but they kind of followed and killed me there. Unfortunate. But they actually spent some gold on wood for their bed defense there. A little wacky. Barely get the kill there. Breaking that bed with the pickaxe, checking to make sure pink doesn't rush me. I like that. And we get a little bit of an easy kill there, not gonna lie. Now, ideally, I will buy some iron armor here. Store the gold maybe. Or buy a gap, that could be a thing. Chug a gap maybe. Oh yeah, I'm probably checking chat here to see who's the biggest threat, and I see yellow killed green, and the name being Cage is a little bit, it's probably not best to judge a player's skill by their name, but, the fact that they eliminated someone and their name is Cage is convincing enough for me to go for their bed. So, there it is. And funny enough, they are in the void, so they're spawning back at their base. I feel like it'd be smart for me to store these diamonds, but it's fine because we get the kill. So that's literally fine. Whoever that is, their red is coming in hot. I'm over here wanting a gap, you know, get gear, hoping they don't run by, which luckily they don't. Chug the gap. Gonna throw some fireballs. Get some PvP action in. Decently stacked enough so I easily take the fight. So red is definitely doing their thing, but pink also murdered gray, so I'd be a little concerned about that. So red is coming on over here. I think, yeah, okay, so I'm going around here. They threw a fireball, almost got me. Smart move here to throw the diamonds in the void. I'd rather give them no diamonds. And luckily pink actually went for red, so that kind of works out. They're just gonna get chased. Good deal. I throw a sneaky fireball to actually kill red here. That's pretty awesome. Fireball snipes. Very cool. And I'm gonna go in for this person probably. A little bit risky to jump in there, but it's literally fine. And I'm easily suspecting that they'll throw a fireball, and I try to combat it by fireball jumping, but that doesn't work. Gotten a bad taste for fireball jumping just because of lag back sometimes. I'm a little confused here because they're running away from their bed. They're just borderline acting like they're ditching it. They may be well aware that I just outgear them, so they're booking it. The smart thing for them to do would be to get to mid and get emeralds, but they are not doing that, so it works out better for me. They're all the way over at red and gray already. It's a tiny bit concerning for me because I'm like, okay, I could start chasing them, but there's a small chance they would just keep running, and my bed is right here. But the stupid thing about this is that I literally forget to get their bed, because you see, this is pink bed right here. My mind is on them, and I just completely forget to get the bed. I just run by it. I don't realize this until like 30 seconds later, so I'm just, in my brain, I'm just thinking, okay, they're just running around. They're all the way over a green base over there. They still don't have iron armor. And I'm just going over there. I'm like, okay, hello, how's it going? And I'm just killing them, you know, still haven't broken their bed. You know, I had the best opportunity to break their bed, and, you know, that exact scenario could have played out, but it didn't. And now I'm realizing, wait, they're spawning back at their base, and I haven't gotten their bed yet. And here I'm realizing, wait, I was literally just at their base, and I didn't get the bed? Like, what is my brain doing, dude? My mind was so much on the player, which, honestly, the safer way to do it, like, you know, being aware of where everyone is on the map, that's the best kind of knowledge you can have in this game. Yeah, I just didn't get their bed. This is unfortunate. They threw a fireball at the bed, broke it, and I'm bedless here, which it would be a very risky play for me to actually go in for this bed, but I'm probably going to do it anyway. Endstone bed defense, you know? This could be really bad if they like were really good at PvP and could knock me off the map, but luckily I killed them before they could do any of that. And here we just go in for the final fight and get the dub. Overall, this was a really decent game. The first rush was slightly annoying since they put Endstone on their bed. Luckily they were not too aggressive. Also, as a reminder, every time in your first rush, always try to get the high ground. I did a decent job of checking my opposite rush to make sure that they didn't rush me. I also identified yellow player as a threat as they eliminated someone, so I managed to eliminate them pretty quickly, luckily because I was more stacked. Red was also rushing pretty quickly, so I definitely went for them. Now when it was me versus Pink, the last player in the game, I totally forgot to get their bed. The biggest challenge in BedWars, I think mentally, is knowing where every single player is on the map, who does and doesn't have a bed, and who you should be going for. And because of this mistake, they were able to break my bed, but I went for them and their bed because I outstacked them and beat them in multiple fights, so I felt I was safe enough to put the pressure on them to win the game. By the way, if you're looking for more BedWars advice, I recommend checking out my How to Get Better at Solo BedWars video. This has a lot of good tips, even though it's a bit old. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.